The line formed early, and not even the rain could keep people away. Marge Schott touched many lives, and there are plenty of memories left behind.
My husband sold Christmas trees to her every year, and she called this year and she says, "Honey, that's the best Christmas tree I've got yet."
And while black might be traditional for a funeral, it wasn't the color of the day.
I reached for my funeral top, and I thought, nope, red for Marge, and the reds.
The parking lot was consistently packed. Everyone from Boy Scouts to the elephant manager at the zoo stopping by to pay their respects.
You know, you got any peanuts? You got anything? She was really super on giving them stuff, you know. It was fun to watch her. She was like a kid, you know. She made me laugh and everything. She was cool.
To no one's surprise, the casket was draped in red flowers. And while Marge may be gone, friends say it's her spirit they'll remember.
Hey, honey, we just sit there and laugh and talk. Even smoke cigarettes together, you know. So I enjoyed it. And I'm going to miss her. That's why I'm here today.
She was a great lady. She's a great lady.
And a true sign of the spirit honored here today, there were probably just as many smiles as there were tears. Reporting live in Kenwood, Tony Now, Eyewitness News 5.
And while Marge
worked to free a life, we have team coverage of today's visitation, funeral, and burial, beginning with 9 News reporter Tom McKee.
It seemed fitting that visitation was in the Marge Schott Parish Center. She helped build it.
I wouldn't miss it. I owe her this. We all do. We should be here for her to remember her and everything she's done to our community.
Dozens waited in the rain when the wake began at 9 a.m.
She was just a regular person. She had no airs about her at all. She really didn't.
Cincinnati Mayor Charlie Lucan didn't want to talk. 2nd District Congressman Rob Portman did.
She had a good heart, loved children, loved family. That was her focus.
Pete Rose arrived surrounded by security guards and didn't stop to talk. Others from the Reds organization, though, stopped to reflect.
Obviously, when somebody loves the city and they give back to the city as much as she did, she'll be missed.
I don't know of any other woman who could be called the First Lady of Cincinnati other than her.
She was as close to a grandmother for a lot of us than people would understand.
The funeral mass drew Johnny Bench, Carl Lindner, Barry Larkin, and over 700 others. Marge's sister, Lottie Crane, told them how she and Marge were dubbed the Irish twins for being born 10 months apart. Denny Jansen attended the mass too and said Crane suggested a reason why Marge was good with kids.
Because Charlie and Marge Schott never were blessed with any children of their own, that they welcomed everyone's offspring into their home at Christmas time and just made it a very lavish, fun-filled affair to fill what she called was a big void in her life.
Marge's sister concluded with this prayer and a wish.
Marge's last home run was a hit for the Angels. She said, "May God bless us all. We will miss Marge."
Some mourners, though, even went further.
We've seen the passing of a legend, and I think the most consequential female that's ever lived in greater Cincinnati. His body's behind me, and it's very sad. She lived 75 years, and it was one heck of a life, and they don't make them like Marge anymore.
Tom McKee reporting. Schott's burial immediately followed the funeral. You can see quite a procession onto the Gate of Heaven Cemetery in Kenwood for her final rites.
New reports